All right, so should be here. Everybody's screen should look very, very similar to mine. We've tabbed all the lines. We're going to go ahead and select those 5 lines of tab text again. So we start with the T, click, hold, drag over to cost, drag down. Notice that when we do that, it gives us this blank line here. So we actually don't want to select it that way. We're going to select it from the bottom up. So I click off. I click right after the 0 and 1120. Drag to the left. Go up. Should be a perfect rectangle here. We're going to drag this 5.5 inch mark, or this 5 inch mark. We're going to drag it to the right to 5.5 inches, like there. So we should be good. We're going to click off. Now we're going to select just the 4 lines underneath trip, dates, costs. So I click, hold, drag over. All right, we're going to go to the home tab and our paragraph grouping right here. Notice I'm going to click that dialog box launcher. I'm going to click tabs. I'm going to click this 3.5 inch. I'm going to click number 2 down here. It's going to be the period leader set. I'm going to click 5.5, the 2 leader set. Click OK. We click off and it should have periods leading up to those things to kind of separate it, make it look a little neater. All right, we're going to save. We're on page 60 now. 4 pages left here. All right, this is just really quick indents. So I'm going to put my cursor, home tab. I'm going to put my cursor in the italicized paragraph. I'm going to click the increase indent button right here. That's just going to increase the whole thing. I click decrease, it takes us back. We're going to drag this first line indent, so this top thing, if I just drag this to the 1/4 inch mark right there and let go, you can kind of see how that works. We're going to scroll to the bottom of the page and place the insertion point in the quotation. So our quotation right here is in between Camel Safari and the Maharaja Experience headlines. We're going to click the layout tab, page layout tab. We're going to click the indent left text box. We're going to go up to 0.5. And we're going to do the same thing for right. You can actually type it, 0.5, enter. So notice it kicks our indents for this paragraph to the right 0.5, which is not 6.5, now it's at 6, and then to the left 0.5, which is now at 0.5 instead of 0. We're going to select this paragraph. We're going to right click, choose paragraph options, and then it says special for indentation right now is first line. We're just going to click none. Click OK, and it goes back to normal. We'll save it. We're on the next page. All right, we're going to scroll until the Everest Base Camp check-in is at the top of our screen. All right, we're going to select the 3-line list that are below the 3-day add-on. So we have that Royal Chitwan National Park, Pokhara, and Trisholi River Rafting. We're going to click the numbering list arrow. So we go to home tab, numbering list arrow. And we're going to click the number called out in this one. So we're going to click 1 period, 2 period, 3 period. I'm going to place the insertion point after the word adventure, press enter. Notice it automatically puts number 4 for us, and we're going to type Temples of Janakpur. Now I'm going to click any number over here on the left, doesn't matter which one. I click it, notice it selects just the numbers. I'm going to hit bold. It'll bold all the numbers. All right, now we're going to scroll down just a little bit right here where it says last minute participants. Then we have this kind of looks like a list down here. We're going to select this. We're going to click the bullets button options. And we're going to choose the check marks. Click anywhere in the document. We save it. We're on the next page. Should be on page 64. Got just 2 pages left. Just going to do a borders and shading, and then we're going to add an image. All right, so I'm going to go back up. I'm going to select that 5 lines of tab text again. So I start with the 0. Click, hold, drag over, go all the way up. All right, I'm going to click the shading list arrow in the paragraph group. So under the home tab, paragraph group, our shading is the paint can. And we're going to choose green accent 6, lighter 60. So I have all these. Accent 6, lighter 80. And this next one down, accent 6, lighter 60. I'm going to drag our left indent marker, so this box right here, to the 3/4 mark. So notice that this is a half, this is a half, so in between would be this one. Just drag it over to right there, let go. Notice it moves that thing over for us. And we're going to drag the right one to 5 3/4. So I know that's right there, 5 3/4. This should all still be selected. We're going to hit the borders option, which we've used once or twice. I'm going to choose borders and shading at the very bottom. So we should have this dialog box pop up. We're going to click the box icon. We're going to click the double line choice in the style. So scroll down right here. This is double line choice. Our color we're going to choose is blue accent 5, darker 25. So it should be this one right here. And we're going to make the width 1.5. Click OK. Alright, so we're going to select all of the text again. We're going to make the font bold. We're going to make the font color blue accent 5, darker 25. The same thing we just did the outline right here. Then we're only deselect it, click anywhere. Then we're only going to select the top lines, trips, dates, costs. We're going to click the launcher and the font group. So our font groups right here. This is that launcher box. Click the font tab. We're going to choose small caps. We're going to make the font size 14. We're going to make the font color green accent 6, darker 25%. Right here. And then we're going to click OK. And it should look just like that. So go ahead, save. We're on the last page here. Alright, so we're just going to scroll down and get to the top of page 2. Put our cursor right before the I in Inca Highlands Explorer. We're going to click our Insert tab at the top. I'm going to choose Online Pictures. Then I'm going to just type Machu Picchu. So that's M-A-C-H-U P-I-C-H-U. Or P-I-C-C-H-U. Should look just like that up top. Go ahead, press Enter. And then there's several photos. We're just going to click the second one that has clouds kind of cool covering over it. Click the second one. We're going to click Insert. It's not going to look the same as the book, which is fine. Alright, so we're going to go to, so we should be on our Picture Tools Format tab, which is right here. So make sure our picture's selected, Pictures Tools Format tab. We're going to type 2 in the shape height. So I just select that, type 2, enter. Let me just a second. Alright, so we're going to try different pictures. So just go ahead and select the edge of the photo. So if I click off, I click it just like that, I'm going to delete it. So it should be right back here. And press Insert, Online Pictures. Then again, I'm going to type Machu, M-I-C-H-U, P-I-C-C-H-U, Machu Picchu, enter. I'm going to select the first one I see right here. Press insert. Alright, so down here, for some reason, it's automatically defaulting on mine to put a text box. So I'm going to click that, click delete. So make sure just my text box selected. I hit delete. So now it's just the image. Perfect. So now I'm going to go to format. I'm going to change the height to 2, enter. It should shrink the other one to 271 or similar, somewhere around there. It doesn't need to be perfect. Alright, we're going to click the position button in the arrange group. So I have the position button. We're going to choose position in the top right with square text wrapping. Click that. We're going to click the picture effects button right here. We're going to do soft edges. We're going to do 2.5, which is the second one right here. And then all I'm going to do is click the View tab. I'm going to click Multiple Pages. I should have 2 pages. Everything should fit. It should look neat, just like mine right there. And click the zoom back in. You can go up to the top. For some reason, this is registering weird. You can just ignore that. Right-click, ignore it if yours has that. Anyway, we save it. I'll exit out. You guys would obviously go back to Canvas, just like we have in the past. So again, I'll go to Home. I'll go to Student View for you guys. Modules. Unit C, step by step. Then click Submit Assignment, and then go find that assignment. Computer apps, Word, WDC, last minute travel deals, and then submit it. Alright, and then move on to, so if I go back, let's go to modules here. So I have, we're going to see concept, skills, and the assessment. Go ahead and move on and do those. If you have any questions, please reach out and ask me. You can do that during email or during our Google Meet times. Thanks.